We the Fans is the #1 sponsor in battle rap. My name is Frank White, and I probably contributed to some of your favorite battles. In the last 4 years, I donated $222,000 to battle rap for the culture. Check out We the Fans Global on Instagram for the full catalog of battles I sponsor. And follow We the Fans Global on YouTube to watch full battle breakdowns from a sponsor's perspective and a recommendation for what battles should be booked next. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and keep stepping into your greatness. We the Fans is for the culture.
We are finally here. Pathogenic versus Kapo Bravado, Saturday, June 6th in Toronto. Fellas, how y'all feeling today? Oh, we'll start with Pathogenic. Go ahead.
He feels like Drake in 2010, apparently. That's how he's feeling today.
Lighting up my black cat to that one.
Kapo, how you feeling today?
Great, bro. Drake just dropped one of the best albums I ever heard. Canada up right now. I gotta even the score. It sounds like.
Wow, Pathogenic. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Capo's gonna be the one to do it after the battle. Drake's gonna be like, "Oh, 1-1." He's very tuned in.
Ball up top.
Yeah, he's very tuned in.
Pathogenic, why did you want to battle Kapo Bravado? I believe this almost got set up on KOTD. Why did you want to battle Kapo?
Yeah, it almost got set up on KOTD. I didn't want to battle him, but he's the only one who was willing to do it on short notice. And I mean, he's just as crazy as I am, and we were gonna have 3 rounds ready for it. I think we had like 2 or 3 days. So I was down for it then. And the way my brain works is when it got suggested, I had tons of ideas, and then it never ended up happening. And so I was like, well, if we could get it done in another league in another way, let's do it. And a little bit more time to expand on the thoughts that I had. So,
Kapo, how familiar are you with Pathogenic?
I watched every Pathogenic battle that exists.
Oh wow! What was your favorite?
Probably his most recent. Probably him versus Franchise. I really like him versus Apex. I like his earlier shit too, like when he was on Smoked Out Battle League. I believe he beat Craig Maben for the chain for the title match for the New Wave tournament. So I like a lot of Pathogenic shit. He creative as shit. I'm always admire creativity, and he not just a puncher. I hate that punch drunk shit and people that spam punching like we all can't do that. So this might be a boring face-off, bro. I'm not here to be no hater yet.
Okay, well, enough about.
I appreciate that. I'm blushing.
Not here. We're here to talk about Pathogenic. Pathogenic, how familiar are you with Bravado?
Very familiar. Yeah. So in my research phase, like when I book a battle, I watch all of my opponent's stuff to make sure that I don't say something that's the same as somebody else. There's nothing worse than hearing the same name flip or punchline that 100 other people have said. So I might use an idea that somebody else has said, but I'm going to put my own spin on it. I got my own.
Damn, you ain't got no death roll, boss?
No.
Oh, man, fuck.
No, none of that.
I had a pre-buttle ready.
Yeah, I got quite a few bars about how short you are. Because you're a tiny little guy, right? So I got a bunch of stuff about that. It's Capo's great. I mean, there's a reason that Kapo is regarded the way that he is, especially right now in the kind of new wave of talent. And so I'm taking it very, very seriously. This is as big of a battle as the last ones that I've had, right? I mean, everybody gets the same smoke. I don't care where you're ranked, what you are, any of that. You're getting smoked the same. So,
okay, I was smoked the same. It's crazy. Kapo, how do you feel about Pathogenic shaving his facial hair?
Pissed. I got at least 20 mustache bars I gotta erase. Like I had a Captain Hook ball that was gonna break the building on that nigga head. So I hope I gotta erase it, but I'm gonna come up with something in place of it.
Okay, Pathogenic. Were you prepared for that? Is that why you shaved your facial hair?
No. If that was what I was doing, I wouldn't be. I went through a lot of shit to get my camera to work, so that it wasn't just an anonymous voice on here like the last time. If I was doing it as a strategy, I wouldn't be on here showcasing that I've got no mustache anymore. So
yeah, you wouldn't give him the heads up.
I wouldn't. I'm not giving that away. He's gonna show up with Captain Hook bars and be like, "Oh man,
Kapo, what's the one thing you're scared of the most about Pathogenic style?
That's tough, bro. Like nothing scares me. You know, there ain't no slight to his talent though. Like, but it's really hard to scare me, bro. I think the only battler in this lifetime that could scare me would probably be like Danny Myers, a rest in peace, a Pat Stay. Anything else, I think I'm built for it. You feel me? Like, I don't think nothing scares me, but he knows how to. Once again, you know the problems I got as a writer, and he don't got that problem. He knows how to build to his haymaker. I just rap my shit and just get through it. He know how to build to a fucking haymaker. He knows how to build that momentum to his haymaker like you'll see a Jonas or a Dice do. I still haven't mastered that. I still don't know how to do that. I don't know what it takes to write like that, you know, like but he got that down packed though. I'll say that.
Hey man, just reach out, man. If you ever need advice or help, man, just reach out to me. I got you, bro. I'm not gonna.
Hey Pat, me and Dice are the writers here, my nigga. We don't get no help. We the helpers. We don't get no helps. I send everybody they shit. Shout out to everybody on URL.
Are you saying you're a ghostwriter?
I ain't saying that. Shout out to everybody on URL that's killing it right now though. They sound wonderful.
Pathogenic, what are you most afraid of about Capo's style?
He says that he doesn't have the like that kind of build up momentum to a haymaker, but what he lacks in that, he makes up for in just his overall energy. He knows how to use his size, right? I mean, I joked about him being short. He's not. He's huge. He's a huge motherfucker, right? And that is an imposing thing to have to stand there for. And the thing about battle rap, right, is that you're up there trying to discredit your opponent in one way, shape, or form, right? I'm trying to make everybody think that I won. And that's either by telling them I'm better because of this reason or by saying he's worse because of this reason. And it's really hard to convince a group of people that somebody is worse than you if they're 6'14" and loud and an imposing person with energy and all of that kind of stuff. So I would say the best part about his style, what scares me the most, is just who he is naturally. On top of being good, being a good writer, etc., he's got the thing that a lot of people don't have, which is that size, right? I mean, Suge isn't a very good writer, but Suge is
ass.
Facts. But he's big, right? Like he's an imposing person, and so that's what I would say. That's what I would say.
Okay. Capo, which is the better country, Canada or America?
Come on now. Is that a real question?
That's a real question.
I mean,
that's crazy. That's a crazy question to ask.
Like when you like, all right, let's put this into perspective.
Please.
You know a place is so terrific to live in when you gotta pay to get your shit fixed. You dig? Like when you gotta pay for your medical bills, that's because you stand in some fire ass shit. Like I got America. You know, I'm American. You feel me?
Wow.
Hey, but I fuck with Canada. You know, I fuck with Canada. I can't even say how much I fuck with Canada because I'm saving it for the battle. But I fuck with Canada.
Okay. Pathogenic,
yes,
same
indeed.
question to you. Which is the better country, Canada or America?
Where's Drake from?
he from he from Cash Money, a New Orleans based company.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I heard him shout that out. No, man, Canada's obviously better. Literally, there's no. That's a silly question, man. That's a silly
So you're saying it's way better?
Yeah, definitely way better.
Are we playing lacrosse or hockey when I get there, bro? That's what I need to know.
Now we're not playing hockey. There's no way. It'll be too warm. Finding all that stuff. If we can find some lax sticks, though, we could toss a ball around.
All right, say less. I'm trying to do that.
Reason why I ask which country is better is because, Kapo, it seems like you've had plenty of access points to develop your brand and become a better battler. There's a million leagues that you've touched. You've been able to grow your brand through not only the URL but Bags and Bodies, iBattle, Ohio's league, Public Influence. You've literally been all over the map.
League. Take over Battle League. The Riot. Yeah.
Now, Pathogenic, you haven't had as many access points to grow your brand. So being able to be as known as you are, Pathogenic, seems like you've had to fight twice as hard as Kapo has. Would you agree or disagree, Pathogenic?
I'm gonna half agree.
Yo, KOTD. KOTD.
Yeah, but King of the Dot hasn't really been doing as much, especially since COVID. Like after the season happened, there wasn't a lot that was happening. I'm gonna half agree with you because I think one of the tough parts about Canada is how big it is. Like I don't live in Toronto, right? I'm a 4.5 hour flight away from Toronto.
Oh wow.
So being as far west as I am and so far removed from the East Coast, it is not easy financially or time-wise to be able to just go, oh, I'm just going to hit up iBattle this weekend. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go do that. So part of that has been I feel like I'm a pretty decent guy to chat with and talk to, and I'm a good vibe to have around. And so anytime I've talked to people, it's been about establishing that, going out, and then making sure that I leave an impression when I'm there. And that's kind of what's gotten me. All it takes is put me on your platform and see what happens. So it's just a matter of convincing the place to give me that chance, right? And also knowing my own worth. Like I'm not gonna go battle some fucking random guy like Godlike on BMBL. Totally would never do something like that.
Even though you did.
Even though I did.
Oh God.
Wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for Bishop, I wouldn't have been doing that. But
peace, Bishop.
I went to iBattle, had performance of the night. When I was there, I won enough money to get my COVID test done and fly back home. I went out to Prem in Manchester and I won their International Performance of the Year. I went out and I've got my name out just by going out and being me. And so the only reason that I half agree is because has it been harder? Sure, but that's just in convincing people to give me a shot. So once I go out there, though, then it's, it is what it is.
Kapo, talk to us about your journey. I believe you've touched some of the continents that he just referred to. You've been to the UK, you've also been all over the US. Talk to us about how difficult your journey has been.
I just be having a case of bad luck everywhere I go. You feel me? Even when it comes to battles I did in my own city, battling Alpha, I had to compete with Summer Madness. Battling Swamp, I had to deal with the city having a whole event going that's been going on hundreds of years, but trying to still fill the building. Then I go to UK. I got to compete with Summer Madness, and I'm still one of the standout performances, even though Summer Madness happened that week. when I battle whispers. You feel me? So it's been tough, but some of the wounds are self inflicted. Some of the shit I set myself up for. When me and Miss Hustle got into it, that kind of made that bigger than what it should have been, and that probably could have halted a lot of things from it. Man, you all around and had conversations. So yeah,
Mm.
I don't even. We could go on forever because I just be so active. It's something every month with me since I've been here. And that's like 3 years, 3+ years. I've been here longer than that, but like 3 years since the people have known me. 3 years of just nonstop me banging bullshit and rapping good. So I could go on forever, bro. Is there something specific you thinking? You thinking
No, I
about?
thought that was super real. I'm gonna come back to. I want to go to Pathogenic. Pathogenic. Do you think because you've had such a tough road and you don't have the opportunity to fail every time we see you, is that the reason why you've never choked in a battle? And what do you think about Capo choking in the battle?
Bitch, I see what you're trying to do, bitch. Chill out. That was a stupid question.
Don't worry, Capo, I have a question for you too. Go ahead, Pat.
No, I don't. I don't think that's why I haven't choked. I think that I haven't choked because I I do everything in my power to prevent that from happening. It scares the shit out of me. I mean, every day when I'm driving around, I'm rehearsing my rounds. Every day when I'm doing the chores around the fucking house, doing my rounds. In the gym, doing my rounds. And then on top of that, the experience that I have working at the zoo, public speaking, I was doing 4 or 5 animal presentations a day. The fear of public speaking or presenting something that you have written in front of a group of people, that doesn't exist. So I would say that probably helps with the not choking thing.
You ever
What's that?
been in a cage? You ever been in a cage with a gator before?
Yes. Yeah. I worked with an American alligator named Hoover for 2 years and had to get her out of her indoor enclosure, load her up on a truck, take her to the car wash her down at the car wash, come back, get her to her outdoor enclosure. Yeah.
It's crazy. You work with a Hoover alligator, now you about to work with a Pyru alligator. You just experienced. All right. I like that.
The
Yeah.
double.
So I would say that is helpful for the not choking thing. I mean, we're also talking like I got brain damage too from the accident. So I really trained my brain to be able to remember stuff. And once it's in there, it's locked in there. So in regards to Kapo choking, different situations, different people doing different things. Could have been a million reasons why he did. I'm just hoping that he doesn't in June in a few weeks. So
Capo, I have a different question for
I
you.
refuse to. But I got brain damage as well. That's part of the reason I chose. I suffer from a Xanax dependency in 2015 that I relied heavy on, and I got crazy holes in my brain. But I'm focused for you, bro, and I'm taking you very seriously. Like in high pressure situations, I never crumble. It's
that's fine.
situations that I don't care about. I'm doing a favor for somebody, and I shouldn't be doing favors, and I'm no longer doing favors. I was actually offered a URL plea. And they tried to get me to cancel the battle with you, but your situation is so much more of a high pressure situation that I wasn't interested in what URL tried to pitch me. So nah, I'm not gonna choke in our battle, bro. I'm taking you very serious.
Capo, when you were recently in the UK, you had a renowned shoulder bump. Pathogenic is not a short man in stature by any means. Can we expect the same type of shoulder bump as you did in that battle, in the Ace
Bro,
battle?
no, bro. I don't even look. You see the people I do that to, Ace, I mean, and Whispers. Whispers bumps all his opponents. That's what he's known for. Whisper bumps all Ace, I mean, bumps all his opponents. That's why I did. And I tried to do it to Suge. I think I missed or something. But like, I do it to people that's rougher than the pathogenic is not that. Pathogenic is a pen. That's part of the reason I'm about to enjoy this fucking battle because believe it or not, contrary to all the disbelief, I'm a pen. I write that shit. I put that shit together very well. And Canada is the crowd, and Pathogenic is a rapper that I could expose that on. You feel me? In America, you got to rely on performance, a punch. Um, you got to be haymaker chasing, as I like to call. You know what Woosah garbage ass do. You got a haymaker chasing, reach punch and shit. I'm so happy I'm going to Canada and I get to do what I really been doing, what I came in here doing. You know how many times I heard that when I first started battling, like, damn, you'll be like when I first started battling, then I slowly started adjusting to what battle rap was. But when I first started battling, everybody used to say, you need to go to Kill TD. You need to go to Canada and rap. You need to go to I Battle. That's all I used to hear. But slowly and surely, battle rap kept begging me for street shit, man. We want to hear some street shit. We want to hear some. Like, I'm a nerd. I really put that shit together. Only class I did pass in school was English and writing.
Mm.
Everything else I failed, including PE.
I'm not surprised by that one. Capo, I have a tough question for you. I have a tough question for you.
What's up, brother?
That was so out of pocket. That's crazy.
I have a tough question.
That's just mean.
My bad. I'm on medication. I have a tough question for you regarding Pathogenic. Seeing as the road to get where he is now has been tougher than yours, as we've established. Could you ever put an angle of white privilege on Pathogenic in battle rap?
I can't play race at all with Pathogenic. And that's what's pushing my pen even more. Like, it's dangerous for this nigga right now. Like, it's dangerous, but I can't use none of that. I'm gonna be able to use it on A-Ward. I'm gonna call A-Ward. I'm gonna use all type of white shit on A-Ward when I battle him. But like, I can't use that on Pathogenic, and it's just not gonna hit in a place like Canada if you really know the history and know how those people get. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we lost you for a split second. You said you know how Canada gets down, so he can't experience white privilege. What did you say after
that? Yo, boy, squeaky as shit.
Really?
Why your boy?
On his end, it's not on my end.
Do I sound crazy?
You sound like Mickey Mouse right now, nigga.
You sound normal on my end. I don't know what's going on.
I can't hear what you're hearing, Capo.
Let me leave and come back.
That's great. He's laughing at your voice. You just sound normal on our end.
I even in my headphones, I sound regular, but I'm sure we're gonna hear whatever he hears in the playback. So I'm excited to hear that. I also got a question for you, a tough question for you as well. Pathogenic, but I'm waiting for Capo to come back. Or while he's gone, I won't ask him about that. But what are your thoughts on his response about not using a white privilege angle on you?
Oh, I mean, I think that this is the kind of battle rap is tough in that regard, where anybody can say anything, right? I think that it's cool that he's not going to go that route, because I
Y'all
can't
can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear.
Man, you sounded crazy just now, bro. You sounded like Mickey Mouse, gang. Oh my god.
Do it again for you if you want, but Pathogenic.
Nah, don't do it.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think that it's the white privilege angle is a cop out, in my opinion. I think that that's where if I do not care enough to research and write about my opponent, I'm going to go, he's a white guy, I'll do white privilege. Easy, boom. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to do anything like that. So hearing that Capo's not going to do that, I think that just leans into him saying that he is taking it seriously, him saying that, that's not the kind of thing that is going to work. I think it's going to be great. Okay.
Well, then my question to you now, Pathogenic, is what are your thoughts on all of the trolling and the tweets and the excessive level of promo that Capo does that can sometimes turn a fan away from battle rap?
I mean, I haven't really seen him do it. I mean, he hasn't really done it all too much in regard to our battle. I think that
Oh
any
my
kind of promo is promo. I don't know if it's going to do it to the extent of turning somebody away from it means that they probably weren't going to enjoy it anyway once they started listening to it and watching it and getting into it, right? If you like and enjoy battle rap content, then excessive trolling and promo of that nature isn't going to turn you away. It's going to get you more excited for a matchup. So, I mean, I'll do promo videos as well that are, I don't know if you would consider it to be trolling, but I mean, it's one of those sports where you sell the fight, and as long as you can back it up, once you get into the ring, it's all good.
I think my laptop was getting hot from being outside.
Yeah. Are you can still hear us though, Capo?
Yeah, perfect. Now it turned into the squeaky shit again. I don't know what that's about, but it could be because my laptop getting hot being outside.
Okay, but it's good right now though.
Yeah, for sure. What I missed,
Okay.
bro?
Well, you're right on time. He basically said that trolling is a part of battle rap, so I'm just gonna follow up a question to him. Do you think Capo's ever gone too far with the trolling, Pathogenic?
Maybe. That's the tough part about this kind of stuff, right? Is that there's a line. There is a line for sure, but you gotta get as close to that line as possible sometimes, right? I mean, and sometimes you're probably gonna overstep it slightly, and the goal is not to, but it may happen. So I mean, I couldn't give you a specific time where I was like, oh, maybe Kapo shouldn't have gone that far to it.
Okay, that's fair. Do you think you'll give us a specific time in the battle?
Nope.
Okay. Capo,
See what you're trying to do, Frank.
Yeah, I'm not going to give away any angles.
I'm just asking.
What I will say this in regards to in regard to my material is that when the battle is finished and everyone leaves, they are going to be talking about what I did. Good or bad. They're going to be talking about it because I'm taking a pretty big creative risk, and I'm betting really heavy on myself with this one. So
As you should. That's the best thing to do with me. Nobody does it.
It's really cool. I'm very, very excited for it. I've never come up with something this kind of creative before. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Capo, what are your thoughts on that? I think you're facing an opponent who an archetype you haven't faced before. What does it mean to you when you hear him say he's gonna take a risk and do something that everyone's gonna talk about? What does that mean to you?
Bro, I've been waiting. I guess you just haven't been in 5 years. For real. For 3 professionally. I've been waiting so long to look at my hand like, oh shit, I'm bleeding. Like I've never felt that. You feel me? The closest I've gotten to feeling that is Miss Hustle in a 1-rounder. I've never felt like I've never left a battle and when we went to my bathroom, I looked in the mirror like, damn, I got a black eye. So like I'm excited, bro. I hope it's that because I'm an experiment as well. You feel me? Like, and I could always appreciate somebody that's not scared to take a risk. That's why I fuck with Apple. I was one of the only few battlers I know that's willing to take a risk and not hate. I hate most of battle rap because it's all format based. It's all template based. You feel me? People complain about music sounding the same all the time. Battles do too. Battles do too. And that's part of the reason I took this battle because I know this shit not gonna sound the same. And I need the challenge. I need the challenge. You know? Pathogenic got his habits that I probably expose in the battle that he got his format, but he's still a risk taker.
Very
You know,
interesting.
so I can appreciate that. because I'm risk taking too.
You come from a certain element, Capo, verified and solidified. Uh, that element also exists in Canada. Do
Hmm.
you think that the crowd will be receptive to that street element? And do you think that Pathogenic will be able to keep up with that type of content?
Um, I don't think me and Pathogenic share a lane as far as that element goes. But he's still experienced some plight and some trauma that he could talk on and make relatable, you know. But will I communicate with Canada in the best way I know how? Yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna use that because that's just part of what I am. And I'd be wrong to hit a different trenches and not speak on that trenches shit. And I ain't talking about easy weak ass league. I'm talking about the trenches of the world. You know, all of us have not just America. In America, one of the lighter places, if you really do your research, all of us have impoverished places. And it'll be a disservice for me not to speak on what we all going through across this world, you know. So yeah, of course. I'm stepping.
And
Okay.
it's gonna work. Because I mean, franchise
Hmm.
literally came from beast mode, right? That's where he started.
Y'all got
And
a good battle. I like y'all battle.
thanks. Fuck with that one. That was a good one. And so he does a very similar in regards to that, and everyone relates to it in Toronto. So
Mhm.
I expect Kapo to be very well received, very very well received.
Mm. And then what about you, Pathogenic? How much do you relate to that street content, or are you going to counter it with your own experience?
Um, that's a tough one to answer. I would say in regards to relating to it. I obviously have not gone through anything in that regard. I mean, I live in Alberta. I lived in a small town in Alberta for 8 years being a zookeeper. Right? That's very different than the kind of talk and lifestyle that Capo has in his style. So I don't relate to it in regards to that too much. I think that when it comes to battle rap, anyone who hyper focuses and talks on one thing is susceptible to a counter writing of that one thing. So um, whether or not I try to play on that, we'll have to see.
Mm.
We'll have to see.
Well answered. Very well answered. Y'all both deal with animals, by the way. Some are caged and some are untamed, but nonetheless, we'll get into that another day.
I
So
definitely fuck with animals. I wanted to be a veterinarian, but
yeah,
it didn't work out.
I'm
Always
sorry.
wanted to,
Was it
man.
because you were 13 in the fifth grade, or what was that?
How y'all let Apple out of y'all? The news clip ain't say that.
If
The
it's in
news
the
clip,
battle, it's true.
the see. All right, wait till this lie y'all hear about pathogenic. wait till you hit us about pathogenic.
Angle alert. Let's go.
Cop was like, Pat was actually 15 in the third. How does everyone feel about that?
But nah, man. The news clip ain't say that, bro. It just said a 13-year-old. I don't know why. Is it the? It was a charter. It was a charter. It was a charter school, so it had all grades in it. But I don't know why Appa said fifth grade.
Opposite. Fuck it.
Yeah, but nah. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But I definitely wanted to be a veterinarian. My whole family was pushing me to be one. You know, like I take animals off the street. Like I learned how to make a brace the like popsicle sticks, newspaper, and tape because a dog had a broken leg on my street. Picked them up, brought them to my house, fixed them. You know, like I had a membership to the zoo. All that shit. Like I was really good with animals. You know, I used to pick up lizards, snakes on my own, no gloves needed. Like I fucked with animals, so I actually fuck with it. People use that zookeeper angle on pathogenic a lot. I
Mhm.
don't know how. I don't know how much I could go in on that because niggas have ran that angle into the
Into the
fucking ground.
ground. Yeah.
Hey, like It's either the train accident or the zoo shit. Like
all the time.
you gonna watch a Pathogenic battle, you gonna hear about that. Like, and the only person I've seen done it in a way I like was I think his name was Apex or something like that. Like I could appreciate Apex shit. He was a little disrespectful with it, and I kind of like that. Like he willing to try to swing low right quick on Pathogenic. You feel me? But other than that, man, they done ran that shit into the ground so much, bro. I don't know if I even want to talk about Zookeeper. Like like I done heard it all. I done watched all his battles.
Yeah, yeah.
But it ain't a new job. It ain't something he just started doing. He been doing that shit since he started battling. It look like because every battle is Zookeeper shit.
Mhm.
You
Okay,
know,
let me
so
write that. Let me write that down. No zookeeper bars. No.
it might not be, bro. I can't lean on that because and then I know my crowd. Like, well, I don't know my crowd, but I
Mhm.
know Canada has seen that in every Pathogenic battle. Like if I was battling him in America, I could do that shit and reuse balls that other people use.
Yeah,
You feel
100%.
me? Like,
yeah.
and I would kill it. You feel me? But nah, I'm in Canada with it, and they done heard that shit plenty.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much zookeeper shit I got. If something, if God blesses me and something falls in my lap that's super creative, I'm gonna use it. But I don't know how hard I'm gonna lean on that shit, bro.
Understood. Pathogenic. My question to you is Capo as good or a good writer to you?
Comparatively to what?
To you.
To me?
Mhm.
Lux,
Ah, I
Lux,
don't know. I don't
compared,
know, man.
compared to Lux and Mook.
Illusion is heavy in battle rap. Go ahead, Pathogenic.
Um, I think that Capo is very, very good at what he does,
Mhm.
and I can see how I can see how he would be considered a pen. I think that I think it's just based on my writing style that I would say I lean a little bit heavier into that kind of side of things, right? And kind of like Hoppa was saying earlier, in the States, battling, he doesn't have the ability to do that and to showcase that side of things. So it's really hard to watch his battles and actually see how good of a pen he is because he's sort of forced to do what the crowd likes. Here in Canada, I mean, if you've ever seen an ellipsis battle, like he's one of the best writers
Amazing.
ever.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ellipsis, Bender, all of these
Mhm.
guys that were here in Canada, and that is the style, and everyone is susceptible to receiving the battle rap media in that format. Whereas if I go to the States and I try and do that, like I didn't lean really heavy into that when I battled Godlike because it was my first time in Detroit. And I know if I go in there and do that, everybody's going to be like, what are we watching? Why is this guy here? Right. So I don't know if I'm going to say that he's not as good of a writer as me. I haven't seen it. That doesn't mean that he isn't. It's just based on what he has to do.
You know what it is. You have to come in and kill the Pope. You feel me? That's just how it go down here. That's what
Yeah.
we need. That's what we need.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts. That's a 2-bar punch. That's just a name flip, right? And that's what I'm known for as well. So it's I'm not going to say that he's not as good of a writer, but he's going to have to show that against me because it's up. it's up.
It
Interesting.
should be.
Capo.
It should be, bro. It
Pathogenic keep
should
up
be.
with your punching?
Huh?
Can Pathogenic keep up with your punching?
If he tried to, it'll water down what he's great at.
Interesting. What do you mean by that?
Because punching is mostly, especially if you the consecutive punching, it's mostly two liners,
Mhm.
and I'm not the biggest fan of Pathogenic two liners. I'm a fan of what he builds up to, and he got something he want to tell your ass for real. because and he knows how to. This nigga's a great rhymer, bro. You feel? I told you, and I apologize, Frank, because you know how I usually am. So I apologize for not turning this bitch up. But I just gotta be real, and I gotta respect the science of what's going on, bro. And he can rhyme a long ass time. Like, I've seen this nigga make a minute and 27 seconds, minute 28 seconds of rhyming. Like a rhyming the same word, but telling you a story about you.
Mm.
And then he gets to that last ball, and it brings the building down. I think that's, even though on the American side of things, they would count that as he scored at that last ball.
Mm.
I think he scored all the way through, and he slam dunked it on that last ball. You feel me? He hit you with
Mm.
some free throws, some layups, and then he slam dunks it. I think formula is what works. If he goes outside of that, it's just gonna shorten the time where he can really do what he's supposed to.
Man,
But
real.
so can he probably, it'll just water down what he really great at.
Mm. I have two very serious questions for each of you. I'm going to start with Capo, though. Capo, are you aware that Pathogenic and Disaster actually sparred Diz's material? So Pathogenic heard Diz rap 45 minutes each round and didn't stop him
Hold
from
on,
going
hold
into the
on.
building and doing that against Sharon for TD. What are your
No,
thoughts on that?
hold up. You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, he heard Dad say that
You want
shit,
me-
it, and then
Yeah,
he didn't
for
tell him
45
nothing.
minutes. He
Hold
didn't
on.
tell him to cut anything. Yeah.
Let me write this in my
So imagine
angle
somebody
list.
sparring you 45-minute rounds. Um,
Yeah,
what are your thoughts on that?
sparring the day before, and him not being done sparring until he goes to battle Sharon is uh,
What should Pathogenic have done in that moment? Should he have told Diz to cut the rounds?
he's technically a rookie compared to Diz. He'll probably be a little nervous to do some shit like that. I would have told Diz,
Hmm, hmm. Okay,
Di- but
okay. I also
disaster,
have
disaster, disaster, a scary ass bitch. So like
Disaster would
then
kill you in a battle, Cop. I don't know why you even. Are
no, he
you okay?
wouldn't. No, he wouldn't.
That's
Disaster's ass, bro.
You're out of your mind. Disaster's a legend. Are you okay?
He is the legend because he could
Okay.
speak 12 languages, but
All
he's
right,
ass.
man. Let's just
I'm
move
telling
on.
you, disaster's ass. He bought the next battle for a reason.
Let's just move on.
But yeah, it
All
didn't stop Diz from sparring. I'm definitely making something out of that.
right,
Be
okay.
ready for
So
that. I
now
appreciate
that
that, Frank.
you're welcome. Now that I've helped you, let me help Pathogenic. Pathogenic. Capo lied about being a ghostwriter for Miss Hustle. Um,
Yo,
created fake screenshots and everything, and it was proven that he was lying. And he also ended up admitting that he was lying.
proven.
What are your thoughts on that antic? I'm
How was
sorry,
it proven?
it's
How was it
Pathogenic.
proven?
It's Pathogenic's turn. Path. What are your thoughts on that?
Hold up. Beasley just text me. Get out of that enter. I gotta go, bro.
Path, what are your thoughts on Capo's antics?
Hey, Frank.
You already got two questions. Let me go get my knife. Hold on, man.
I just pulled a John Morant, bro. He's got a fine on the way right now.
We've been here before. Nothing new. But go ahead, Pathogenic. Your thoughts?
uh, hey, man, if you want to do that, you can go right ahead, right? Like I don't know if he puts out some screenshots of him ghostwriting for me and wants to rap about it, go right ahead. Like I don't know. I think that's it's an antic.
Yeah.
Sure, you can go do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, if you got to preface the angle that you're going to use by putting it out there to people so that they have a little bit of info leading up to it, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Interesting. Very
He
interesting.
gets it.
Yeah. It seems like
Yeah,
he's gonna.
no York bias. You wouldn't understand it.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't.
I'm
But
not
Bang
gonna.
those
The
framers
thing is,
guard.
I'm not gonna write anything about that. I don't think that's not enough of a topic to write about.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
are
just
you
I
gonna
can
rap
see
about?
what's that
What are you gonna rap about? Since you're not gonna rap about that
for who?
for Capo.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, perfect. Great answer. I want to remind
Message though, I ain't gonna
Although I
lie.
will say, I just saw some screenshots where he ghost wrote for Miss Hustle. So
No, he did not. He did
oh
No. Anyway, moving right along. Capo, you're
I
an
didn't
incredible talent.
didn't go right for Miss Hustle, but I did.
Oh yeah, perfect time to mute yourself. I'm so glad you
What
did
you
that.
said?
Now I'm glad you muted yourself.
Nah, Frank, you even know I showed you when I wrote.
Yep, it's good that you're muting yourself at these moments because it's for the best. Don't want you ruining my
You're right.
sponsorship relationship. But
Right.
so
Hey, Dice.
don't worry, I'll delete anything you said about Easy later on. Pathogenic, getting to be serious. Both of y'all have traveled to different crowds. I think Capo did a phenomenal job in the UK. You did a great job on Calico's card. I'm going to start with you, Pathogenic. How do you think Capo is going to fare in front of a Canada crowd?
really, really well. Yeah, 100%.
Hmm.
He'll probably shut the room down. It'll be great. It's the thing about battle rap, and I don't know, Capo, if you experienced this when you brought people, like you bring them to your home state or city in the same way that I brought Franchise to Calgary and we battled there, and the room was packed with my friends and family who had never seen me battle before. And Fran was like, "Oh man, I'm in for a rough night because it's all of Pat's friends and family, and they're just gonna gas the shit out of him, etc." But it never goes that way. I don't know if you experienced it the same, but it's almost like
sure.
they get so excited to see somebody
They-
else.
They ready to see you get your ass kicked for real.
Yeah.
Even if they family, like they like, all right, let's see
Yeah,
if they get punched on mildly.
it usually goes the other way. So I not that Toronto is like my home or anything, but there's not going to be any Canadian bias where they're not going to react to him because they love what I do more. They're really going to be receptive to everything he does. So
I trust Canada like I do our battle, bro.
Yeah. Big salute to Beast Mode. This is a very dope card.
Go to
A lot of
beast
great
mode.
battles. Yeah, a lot of great battles on this card, and it's great to see the different leagues working together. Great to see different talent showing
Shout
up.
out OSBL, shout out
Big
Kels
shout
for
out
making that
PPL,
happen
big
too.
shout out Kels, big shout out Pepe, big shout out everybody over there. Capo, are you nervous at all about battling in front of this Canada crowd?
No, I'm excited. I don't really feel bro, I never feel nervous, bro. Like on stage mm,
Mhm.
nervous is like a feeling I rarely get. Like if in it, like I don't get nervous. I get excited though. I get excited, bro. Like to be where I'm a Drizzy Drake Rogers fan. Like to be in his hometown, like shit fire to me. Like I get to see the six.
Fine.
Dig like I'm way more excited than anything. I hope we could do some shit while I'm like I said. I hope we could get the lacrosse game in. I'm trying to get it in. Even if I gotta spend my little deposit on equipment, so we could do it.
I love it. I love it.
I'm trying to do some Canadian shit, bro. I never thought in a million years I would be in this place. Especially not off my talent. I never thought I'd leave my country.
Mm.
I had to get felonies expunged to be able to travel, period. Never thought that would be possible, bro. Thankful. God is good. You feel
That is good.
nervous? Excited.
Fine. Pathogenic, are you nervous going into this battle?
no.
You ever get nervous?
No.
Wow.
I don't get that. I mean, this is a hobby, man. I love it. I wouldn't do it I wouldn't do it. The people that are like, oh man, I get so nervous and stressed out for it. I don't know why I do this. I don't know why I put myself through this. That's the stuff I don't understand. Is because you have the choice. You don't have to do it.
Leave dice alone, my nigga.
Yeah, we're not talking about dice right now, but that was real. Capo, there's some stuff you do outside of battle, and I think you should probably let the people know now. You got some great music. And anything you want to promote music wise before we get out of here?
I'm about to drop a project called Baby Gator. You know, all the songs is me. Besides, I got one feature, and the one features with Kid Kid. Shout out Kid Kid for blessing.
Kid.
You feel me? And tried to get an acting gig, but surprisingly enough, with G Unit Studios, by the way,
Hmm.
surprisingly enough, they bought up my tweets. Trolling us a little.
Oh wow.
Lost that opportunity. But I wish I could talk. But it wasn't 50 that said that. I really want to talk to 50 Cent because nigga, I troll too much. Nigga,
Okay.
what?
Pathogenic. Is
But
there
yeah,
anything outside of battling that you'd like to promote? And do you also make music?
No, don't really make music all too much. I just be working all the time, so I don't really have all too much to promote in that regard. Just this card, it's gonna be great, top to bottom. I got a lot of homies on it that are gonna get an opportunity to show out, that are very talented, that haven't been on a card like this. So I'll just promote them more so than anything. So shout out to Johnny Knox, shout out to Benny, and then obviously
he gonna work. Does anybody ever use the angle like that? Zookeeping is a form of slave owner.
I knew we weren't gonna be able to get out.
no.
Bro, that's a valid question, bro. It's a
How?
great.
How? Slave
It's a great
ownership is about humans. Zookeeping is about animals. How? What's the parallel?
Almost have feelings. But he could work for a zoo that takes in struggling animals or animals that are like can't survive in the wild. Like our zoo in Phoenix, they got big ass falcons or eagles or something, but it's because the eagles can't fly. They got fucked up wings. You know, so he could have a zoo that takes in animals. He could be taking baby animals from.
So let me just interrupt.
Please.
I don't work at a zoo anymore. I haven't since the accident.
Damn.
I worked there for 7 years, and it was only orphan and rescue wildlife that were at the park. So
Beautiful. So go ahead and erase that part of you around the slave master zookeeper shit you got going on. I do want to shout out this card. Resistance going down in Toronto, June 6th. Riz Rieslit and Swervo versus Pepe and Foots. Pathogenic versus Capo Bravado. Johnny Knox versus North A. Grips Loke versus Black Ab. Illy versus King Hashtag. Day versus Kid Cash. I love that battle. Benny versus Rory Lauren. VIP versus Zai. Make sure y'all pull up June 6th if you're in it.
Happy to see Knox back out. Happy to see Johnny Knox back outside.
Yes, 100%. Salute Johnny Knox. Pathogenic. Any last words for Capo Bravado?
let's put on a show, man. Plain and simple. This one's for everyone. It's similar to what he was saying. I don't really have all too much rah, this guy fucking sucks type of face off to talk about. I wouldn't be battling him if I didn't think that he was really good. So I'm shooting for battle of the night. I'm shooting for, a big time moment that everyone leaves talking about the performances that we had. So
Capo, any last words for Pathogenic?
Rewrite all that shit. All of it. It's up, bro. Rewrite all of it. Like, God, rewrite all of it. Tell me what you got right now. We can work on it. But
Okay. All right. We have nothing on it. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Capo. Very in-depth response. Fellas,
Yeah,
I'm very hyped for this battle. I hope both of
me
y'all do
too,
a
bro.
great job. I love this matchup. Big salute to both of y'all for bridging the gap, introducing each of y'all audiences to each other. You know what I'm saying? And anyone that's watching this, make sure you tune in to Pathogenic battles. Make sure you tune in to Kapo battles. This is definitely going to be one of them ones. Fellas, appreciate y'all time.
Indeed. Shout out Beast Mode and Gully for attempting to make it happen first. I
Yeah.
appreciate all y'all.
Real talk. All right, we out of here.